good people? Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I am one of your co-hosts, Tiffany D. Collins.
And I'm your girl, Tiffany Tifco Joseph. And I'm going to drop nuggets tonight.
I'm your girl, Anika Roseboro, better known as
Nika Rika.
And what up, peace? This is your man, Bashan, holding it down for all the men and all the brothers out there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And please make sure y'all stay tuned to the end of the show. And make sure you chime into our hot topics and our main topic.
And don't forget to go to Epic Instagram page, it's Epic Podcast, and get your information there and along with other outlets.
And
Yes.
also go on Facebook, like, share our page, Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. Also, you can go on YouTube and just type in Epic Topics, and we'll pop up. Just Epic Topics, and we will pop up.
Pop it up,
That's
pop it
right.
up.
That's right.
Listen, y'all, we want to see these comments light up tonight because we got some amazing hot topics. We also have an amazing main topic for y'all. So we need y'all to go ahead and go get your Kool-Aid, go get your soda, go get your wine, go get your water, whatever it is that you drink. Because, baby, we are in on tonight, honey. We need y'all to be in with us, all right?
Absolutely. Now, guys, do y'all know what this week is?
Woo! What is the tip called?
Yes, it is Black Theater Week.
Let's go.
We're not taking away anything else from any nationalities, any other groups, but we are saying that we are being recognized this week for Black Theater Week.
Let's go.
And it started out yesterday with the on-call audition at the Deluxe Theater. We had over 70 people come to apply to be in different roles. If you wasn't there, I'm so sorry. But they have other festivities all week long.
That is amazing, y'all. I'm so proud of what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of the culture and what we're doing to embrace the arts, within our community. I'm so proud.
It's just so good to be able to be enlightened, in this community in regards to theater.
Mm-hmm.
What would we do if we didn't have entertainment to be able to entertain us, to be able to tell stories live and in color?
I'll tell you one thing, the crime rates would be probably higher because everybody be getting on everybody's nerves.
Right.
You would have no type of release because you would have no type of way to relieve your stress and stuff like that. Everything would just be all business, work, and there's no type of fun. So you gotta have it. Like I don't care what nobody say. We are essential, okay? We are essential to your well-being, okay?
But let's talk about some of the people that were the first to start,
Okay.
like different things in the entertainment.
Let's go. Let's get it.
So first, let's talk about Josephine Baker.
Okay. Give us the history about her.
Okay, so she was an American French dancer, a singer, and an actress.
Mm-hmm.
And she was primarily in Europe, mostly in France.
Mm-hmm.
She was the first Black woman in a movie.
Come on.
First
come
Black
on.
woman.
First
So
Black
y'all
woman.
hear that? Josephine Baker, the first Black woman in the
Inspiration.
movie.
Hence is what
So
we
y'all
talking
stay
about.
on. Y'all stay on to the end because we are donating one free ticket to the hit gospel stage play October 19th. Anime's Dream, written and directed by myself and Charlene Lathan. So y'all listen to what's going on. Okay, any more fun facts?
Yes, we also have Hattie McDaniel,
Uh-huh.
or some people call her Hattie Mac.
Hattie Mae.
So Miss Hattie Mae, she was the first person to wait, hold on. She was the first person to become the first American to win an Oscar.
Come
Yes.
on, Oscar.
Wow.
Let's go, Oscar.
Yes.
Oscar,
She was the first. So
Yes.
listen.
Hattie McDaniel.
Yeah, so listen, guys. There was a time when Black people wasn't allowed on TV and to do theater. They used to do blackface theater.
Oh,
That's where white people used to paint their face black and act like Black folks. So, we really want to acknowledge the fact that we're portraying our own roles and we're not nobody using black faces to depict our stories.
Mhm.
So this is very, very, very great Black theater.
Absolutely.
And also, I believe that's where the term monkey came from. Because if you think about it, I've seen some of them old movies where they painted their faces black. they resembled monkeys when they did that.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
so hey,
We have a rich history,
Crazy.
y'all. And listen, I know y'all chiming in. Y'all like, is this Black History Month or will we? You know what?
Black
It's just
Theater Week.
it's Black Theater
Theater
Week,
Week.
but we have a rich history
Mhm.
amongst other things. It's like we have a rich history in pretty much every aspect of life. And so this part, we're just happen to be talking about theater.
Mhm.
So yeah, y'all gonna get this Black excellence.
Okay, so we have, guys, we have the Ensemble Theater. That's like the longest,
Mhm.
Black theater
Mhm.
here in Houston. They have one main stage and a side stage. They do all kind of camps and stuff like that. They are all year long.
Right.
Ensemble, they do phenomenal plays. A lot of conferences and classes can be taken. I have one coming up real soon. So y'all check out Ensemble Theater. So just this past week, we were graced in the all-call audition at the Deluxe Theater with the people from the Alley Theater, Ensemble Theater, Visit Victoria, the Brina Sandler, so many people and the creator of it. And Deluxe, they coincide with us with this week.
So what do they do? Do they just, when I know you had the event yesterday, they just have auditions for the whole year and pick different people to,
So what they
audition
do is they have a casting all call where you can go inside and you can say that you're going to audition. Instead of you auditioning for one person at a time, what you do is you come in and you audition for all of the directors at one time.
Okay.
So you bring your own monologue
Mhm.
or song, and you have a certain time, and you schedule. And then,
Okay.
like, we were there from the auditions begin at 1 to 5. So some of them were videos and things of that nature. But it was a great thing. Then they had award shows later on that night, film
that's
award
nice.
shows. And then this week, then they had plays that went on Sunday that made the Black Film Festival. And I can't remember all of the names, but a lot of great people was in the room. So I'm just excited to be a part.
That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing, y'all. But listen, y'all, we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it moving. So we got some more hot topics on the horizon, y'all. Listen, we need y'all to hit these comments up. We gonna talk about Diddy and all his shenanigans.
Oh my.
Oh,
not
Okay.
shenanigans.
And all them shenanigans, okay? So I'm gonna need these comments to just light up because I know y'all got something to say about that. Everybody, they mama and they dad and they grandpa got something to say about Diddy. So let's talk about it, y'all. What's up with Diddy?
Well, Diddy is in trouble. That's one thing I can say.
Trouble.
So they do have something streaming around on this yard, guy, on the internet, and it's supposed to be quote unquote, what's her name?
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter's book is written. It's not written by her, but it's written for her by a gentleman named Jamal Millet or something like that.
Mhm.
And this book is a good 58, 59 page read. And baby, you won't be able to put the book down. That's all I'm telling you guys. You won't be able to put it down because
What's the name of it?
it's her last stories.
Yeah.
If y'all all know me, I've already shared it to you guys. In our group, I'll give you the
Yeah.
book. You can go home and read
So
it.
how long did it take you to read this 58 page?
It took me 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I was
58
thinking reading,
pages.
baby.
Is that
Hold up,
30 minutes.
Tiff. Did you go to work today?
Probably take me a
Yeah.
month.
No, it won't take you long. It's going to
I don't like to
She
read.
said it's that good till you won't want to
Oh,
put
yeah.
it down.
Because it's telling all of the monstrous stories of P. Diddy and allegedly, that happened in his house and all the people that was involved, and you would just be shocked. And and this talks about his relations to Pac and Diddy's death. I mean Pac and Biggie's death.
Mhm.
Kim Porter. For some reason, y'all, I'm gonna be just straight up. We everyday people, everyday conversation.
That's
right?
what we are.
So we don't just talk about it, keep it
Let's
real.
talk about it.
I can just tell you how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I really didn't feel sorry for Kim Porter, for in the beginning. I did feel sorry for the fact that she couldn't get out when she wanted to get out. But I did not feel sorry for the things that she chose to participate in.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was a monster in his own right, and then she was somewhat of a freak in her own right. I mean, she liked it, the things they were doing in the bed. I mean, she could have said no. She could have left. She could have never got involved. You know, it's always a beginning. You know, it's just certain things that I'm just not gonna do.
Right,
Mhm.
and you gotta make that known up front.
Yeah.
Because if you start doing something, they're gonna expect you to continue to do those things.
Absolutely.
And so the threesomes and two, so I'm too jealous.
Right.
I can't. I'm too selfish too to share my mate in the bedroom. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Right. But hold up, y'all. I got a quick question. This is a little. So what's the score over there, brother? What's the score? You all. What's the score, brother?
Okay,
We
what-
talking about Diddy. You. What's the score?
Which game you want to know the score of?
Yeah. What's the score?
Okay, right now, Cincinnati Bengals is beating Washington Redskins
Uh-huh,
7-0
Uh-huh.
in the first quarter. And Buffalo is up on Jacksonville 13-3 in the second quarter, about to be halftime.
Yeah, we need you to chime in on this Diddy situation, though. Give us your manly input.
Yeah.
So what I did find out, and what I was awakened on from what I read, is that Diddy.
I sure did.
Uh-huh.
We able to keep having that conversation. We live, and he over here watching the game, y'all.
I'm sorry.
We need his undivided attention.
I'm sorry.
And,
Uh-huh.
It's Monday Night Football.
at least you telling me the score.
Uh-huh.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, what you were saying?
I just want to know, am I live, y'all? Because my phone keep going dead for some reason.
You live.
So this is what I'm saying. So I did realize that he was a narcissist.
Man.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
And if anybody want to see the pages of the book, just inbox me and I will tell y'all. This man was a narcissist.
Yeah.
I mean, he never took responsibility for anything. At the end of the day, she do think that he's the reason for her death and all of the guys that she tried to date. And I'm just ashamed. But I'm also just saying, you know, black men, to this black woman, let me tell you, drop this letter in your mailbox.
Not the mailbox.
I don't care how much money you make. It's just certain games you can't play. They're not for you. They're not for the black man. So you think that you get in a certain realm of money that you can do the same thing these white Jewish people can do, it ain't happening, Captain. And you know, it's only for a time before they bring you down. You cannot participate in the reindeer games. You are Rudolph.
You know, and I would like to add, you know, as a black man, I mean, I understand you want to get paid, get that money up. Yeah, but at a certain point in time, you have to stop being greedy.
Yeah, he didn't know when to stop.
I mean, granted, I'm not condoning all the craziness he was doing, all the, you know, the womanizing and we got racketeering and prostitution, all that, man. They were doing some things.
But he hasn't have been doing it for years.
Exactly.
Didn't he buy one of his houses? One that, I mean, they had a tunnel, they said, up under Hugh Hefner's house.
See, but he was white.
Yeah, he was white. He's been doing that for years. You know, when a black man hosts a party like that, a fun party like that, then they got to go to jail. But Hugh Hefner went down a hero. They probably got a statue somewhere in the United States.
But you know, until when he died, it came out with a lot of documentaries against him.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, they
Yeah, people, they let him live his whole life.
Exactly. That's what I said. That's what I said. I watched every single one of them. I was like shocked. I wasn't shocked, but I was shocked. And because I was wondering why they wait till he died to bring that out. You know, they didn't wait. They're not waiting on Diddy.
I wonder what type of lawsuits he would have tried to do.
They want to bring him down. And you know, my thing of it is, if they had these private parties and everybody was consenting adults, I really don't have no problem with that. If that's where the elite people went, so they can do some of the, you know, things that they want to do, the foul things to one another and to themselves, and they wasn't hurting nobody and nobody was being made to be there, then, you know, I don't see no problem with it. But my problem is that in the documentary, Kim Porter supposedly had gotten copies of all the videos of everybody he's been with, and that there were children involved, like Justin Bieber and Lil Bow Wow and Usher, and these people like this that were involved with this underage. Now, these things that I don't condone, you know, leave the babies alone. Leave the babies alone. Let them be able to be what they want to be. And, you know, Clive Davis, you know, he just came out and told himself, I'm bisexual. So You know, a lot of these men. I didn't. Kim Porter, she felt like that she wasn't even loved. She asked him in the last page of the book, "Did you even love me?" He said, "I love loyalty." So P Diddy just like the people that do what he say do. Well, he don't know nothing about love. Just
Right.
long as you be good to me
Yeah.
and do what I want you to do. And
You about to get a lot of loyalty now.
yeah, you know.
Oh, that laugh, I'm done.
But listen, guys,
Oh, you better get a lot
I
of
can let
loyalty.
y'all know something. People with deviant mind like that, they are master manipulators. They'll go to prison and do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the prison's not gonna stop him. He's going to federal prison at that.
Yeah, and the only thing that's gonna change is that he gonna be behind bars, but he gonna build alliances. He gonna build alliances with people behind bars. He ain't gonna have no rough time like we would typically have.
Yeah.
They say that he like me anyway. So
And isn't he
he's gonna
on
go field trip.
suicide watch right now?
Well, they put everybody in suicide watch. You know, if you never said, just go in your bathroom, guys, and shut the door, then you will see how it feels to be in a cell.
Well, you know,
And you sit there an hour and see what will happen in your mind. You have no control over the climate, the heat, the cold. You don't have no control of when you're gonna eat, when you're gonna do. You can't move where you want to. You can find that area. So, you know, you will some people, a lot of people, within the first 24 hours of being incarcerated, they do feel suicidal.
But my thing is, okay, so when they do this so-called suicide watch, okay, you can only stop me from doing certain things. Like if I just decide to sit up here and just hold my breath, you can't make me breathe.
oh my
Now I'm just saying, it's like you can stop me from hanging myself, you can stop me from slitting my wrist, but if I just freaking just stop breathing, like you can't make me. You can just like hold your breath, and like if you hold your breath long enough, you're gonna die.
Can you do that?
What you mean?
Like
Can you hold your breath till you die, or your body's gone?
just
Yeah.
automatically make
If
you
you don't
like,
breathe, yeah.
Really? I thought like it was like something to where you can hold your breath up to a certain amount of minutes before you pass out or something. 3 minutes.
No, but you better breathe.
But that's if you can do that.
Cause I'm sitting up here like, okay, y'all got him on suicide watch. If he really want to kill himself,
But
if he
that
just,
means people watching him too.
but I'm saying, but if I hold my breath, you can't make me breathe. Like if I just,
But
like
you
you
know,
can't make me breathe.
they need to have him under watch. I wouldn't call it suicide watch. They need to have him under protection because he knows a lot of stuff about a lot of people.
Yeah.
And just like Jeffrey Epstein knew a lot of stuff about a lot of people, he ended up committing suicide in jail now. So hey,
But you know, and my thing of it is, sex is so overrated. I mean, how could you like sex that much to go to a party to have sex all night?
That goes
I mean-
along the lines we always talk about mental illness.
Yeah. Why?
Cause I bet you he was probably tampered with. So
Who?
did he? He's probably tampered with as a little boy.
Yeah, Clyde.
It's possible.
Clyde.
Yeah.
Cloud doing everything.
Clyde paid for the whole bad boy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then also in the book, she did reveal that allegedly, that
Just say allegedly,
that he
y'all.
was the one that was behind the death of both Pop and Biggie. That he called the hit, he called the shot.
Now, what I understood about Biggie because okay, he was Biggie's manager, but what type of issue did he have with Pop?
Well, Pac had sex with Kim Porter, his baby mom.
Oh,
He
okay.
had no problem with that because he allowed men to have sex with her, but he had to be a part of it too.
Oh,
So Pac wasn't going for
Oh, Pop was like, nah,
And
I
then
don't swing that way.
it. And yeah, he did, that's what he told me.
Yeah,
And Pac was known to be a very large man
yeah,
in certain areas.
yeah.
And then he had this little competition thing, ego thing going on with Pac. And you know, Pac sung about it, you know, and things like that. And then they start speaking about Faith, you know, allegedly. Faith was planning on to be. She didn't like him.
Mhm.
It was just something to keep Kim and him from being together.
Oh, that's so messed
Whoa.
up.
Because they wanted control over Biggie. 'Cause
This is
Biggie
deep.
and
This is
Biggie
deep.
and Tupac allegedly was going to have their own. They were going to have their own company, and Diddy knew that he was nothing without them.
This is big.
Without Biggie, that you know, so he allowed him to. They got out. Stitches told that him and you know, so all of them was hits. So it's all about just wanting to stay on top. Everybody wanted to stay on top. I mean, it's just that serious to them. You know, it's nothing about fair and square these days. Let's just fight fair and square. But Diddy supposedly knew that he wasn't going to be bigger than Pac and Biggie, and that's one thing he did not want to happen.
So that jealousy kicked in.
Yeah, the ego, and he was a narcissist, so of course he had to be a king.
So
He had to be the winner.
do you think since all this stuff is going on with Diddy, do you think the book would have came out if all this would have happened?
Well, because she was in fear of her life, this is supposed to have been her final words. So she was writing this like as a diary. If you read it, she writes it like a diary.
And this
writing,
other person just turned it into like a book.
Yeah, he wrote it for her, but she had things locked in certain places in case if anything happened to her, that this book be published, that these tapes be released, because she knew that she said in her book that allegedly she said that P. Diddy put hits on people and killed a lot of people, especially everybody she ever dated. Al B. Sure was her first baby father.
I remember you telling me.
And Al B. Sure said on TV, on internet itself, that when he came from his home, he knew that P. Diddy had done something to him. So he was allegedly, most people that Kim Porter dated, they always died from pneumonia. And that's the same thing she died from.
Yeah.
And that's when your lungs get full with stuff. So whatever was going on, that's what they were saying. That he played a part in that.
Man.
But read that book.
So it's this one you don't want to put down. Now you chew the fat and spit out the bone. But I'm just saying what I read, y'all. So last night I went down a rabbit hole all night, going by talking about and listening to all of this stuff about P. Diddy and stuff like that. But he was a sexual deviant. I don't know what caused it. I don't know his backstory, because I'm sure everybody has a backstory. But I'm just saying today that you have a choice. We all have a choice to, how far we gonna let anybody take us. Sometimes the Bible says, guard your eye gate and your ear. Watch what you see, watch what you hear, so that, you don't get taken down that road. And Justin Bieber, he got a song out saying a Diddy party. He thought that's how it went, allegedly, and that he was crying out, he was lost. He was a kid. He went to a party just to get a Lamborghini, and all this and that happened. Orlando Brown, he's all over.
That dude.
I mean, when so many cruel things happen to you, it's kind of hard to be normal again.
Right. And it's a lot of stuff too. It's like a lot of people like to deem people as crazy or loony whenever they just start coming out the woodworks, just seem to, saying all this strange stuff. But I would err on the side of caution and be like, listen to those people, because it may sound crazy and they may look crazy, but those people ain't all of a sudden just look crazy for no reason.
Right.
Those people have gone through something, and now there has been a shift. And so now they're like on a rampage trying to get some type of freedom, or trying to get some type of revenge, or just simply want to be heard. So whenever stuff like that happened, whenever, because even going back to Michael Jackson, whenever people start having these random interviews, these random conversations, it's it may sound crazy to us, but you may actually want to listen, because they telling us something. They are telling us something in these songs that they be singing, that they be rapping about.
It's some truth to it.
It's some truth to it.
Even a lie. Even a lie.
Yeah.
It's a partial truth to it.
Yeah.
So, it may not be the whole truth, but it's some parts of it that may be true.
Absolutely.
And then I'm trying to figure out what happened to all these Jewish people that was the Illuminati. So y'all trying to tell me the black people was the one that was over the Illuminati? I don't think they had that much power. Because they're coming down one by one. And sex is just overrated. I just don't see how it's so important. That's just me. And
I think the act itself is overrated, but it's the control part.
Delegation. Now the delegation said they would like to second opinion on that. Sex sometimes and most often is real good.
That good to sell your soul?
To go through all this stuff that these celebrities be going through?
Well, some people like that. Some people like that fame though, and it's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why they said P. Diddy in his thing. He said he just kept having the parties because they wanted it too, not just him. He had to keep these parties going to stay relevant, to stay big, to stay in power, and stuff like that. So I'm just anxious to see who's all gonna be brought out because
Oh,
the
man.
tapes are there, baby. Because
Yeah.
what I heard allegedly,
Mm.
J-Lo, baby, honey, they say Ben Affleck got rid of J-Lo because the white people said he had white privileges and showed them some of the tapes of her in that house. And Hunty, they gave him time to get away before all this come through.
So you saying that's why they broke up allegedly?
Again, because I'm like, he went back and you sure broke up with her quick.
Right.
So what was that about, baby? I heard he got hold of new tapes on it. They was like, run for the hills.
Why do you, if you breaking up with somebody, why do you feel the need to go back to them? I don't understand.
Well, that's just like with any type of situation or with any type of, it can be friendship, relationship, or whatever type of connection it is. It's like a drug. It's like whatever, it's like you feel like you gotta miss it. You know, it's like you feel like, okay, you've been dealing with it for so long, and so you're struggling to see what your life is gonna be like. Even though you know it wasn't good for you, it became the norm. So you're like, okay, what am I gonna do without this mental abuse? What am I gonna do without this chaos? Like now I'm having to,
Used to it.
yeah, you're used to it. So now you have to find
Habit.
another way to keep on with your life because you've gotten so accustomed to that chaos, which you should have never got accustomed to.
And see, this is what I think about Kim Porter in that place. Now, Kim Porter said originally, and what I do like about her is that she said that she did like the sexual escapade. She just did not like to see Diddy when he was man on man. And I can, Lord, I know that. And she did not like having to have sexual things with him, you know, doing, because he liked stuff penetrated him, allegedly. But she wanted to be, and she wanted to be alone. And she did those things. So my thing is this, you know, never be so caught up into anybody that you would do anything to be with them.
Right.
I mean, if you get to the point to where you are doing anything for anybody, you don't have to have a lot of money. If people can notice that you would do anything for them, then these people will make you do anything to keep them.
Exploit.
So yeah, they will. So you got to stand on your 10. You have to be able to stand on your own and know who you are by yourself. Do y'all know who y'all are by yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that's like, baby, if I'm sitting at home chilling, I ain't got to talk on the phone. I can be just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling at home, watching a movie. You don't have to be
Yeah.
out going to no clubs or nothing.
Baby, listen, I love my own company. I grew up
Me?
as the only child, so I'm used to being by myself. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm telling y'all,
okay.
life is just like the Wiz. Everybody was trying to get to the Wizard of Oz, and he wasn't a big fraud in the front. These people, you know, are narcissists, and they need you to feed off of. They need you to pump them up, and push them up, and pump them up, and push them up. And they'll go by any means to fool you, manipulate you, and use you, and because they are wounded and broken and weak.
So they want to bring you down to their level.
They use you as supply to make them feel better.
Yeah.
And then it's like once they done with you, you know, you
They get more.
look around, they go get other people, and it's like you look around at these other people who you used to view in a certain light. They used to be a self-sufficient individual, but all of a sudden it's like they become codependent under this individual, and it's like, well, dang, like what happened? Narcissists are they're very cunning and they're very powerful. Well, no, they're not powerful. They're very devious to make you think that they're powerful.
Mhm.
They have a way of painting this picture as if they can offer you so much, but then once you get knee deep, you're like, wait a minute. I didn't sit up there and brought more to the table than this person ever brought to the table for me.
And they just give you little bird seed.
They just
They don't
yeah.
never give
They
you
keep
a
you
big
hanging
fry.
on. They keep you hanging on about
bird
three.
seeds.
Yeah.
You know, you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in.
You in, and it's like you so in to where, and then you mess around, probably have a couple of kids with them, and it's like, so it's not so easy to get out. Once you get, the longer you stay, and the more you get tied into it, it ain't so easy to just walk away.
No, it's
But
not. It's
I
easy
will
to
say
get in, but
this,
hard to
And
get
then you
out.
start believing their lies.
I will say this though, like
Believe
at the beginning, like whenever you start noticing those toxic traits, it's better to get out sooner than later, because I'm telling you, the longer you stay, the more tied in you get with these people, the harder it is to get out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The harder it
Absolutely.
is.
It's so hard once you get tied into these narcissistic
Yes.
behaviors, and and it ain't dangerous
Yeah.
because a lot of times, and I'm keep referring to Kim Porter from what I've read, and I don't know anything about her, but from what I read and research, she was just his flying monkey. And if y'all don't know what flying monkeys are
Tattletales.
the people that the narcissists use to help their agenda.
Yeah.
So these
Do
are
they
the
dirty
people,
work?
they do their dirty work.
Dirty
for
work.
them.
That's what they do.
So she was just a person. She was beautiful. She obviously didn't have a personality like him. She was a mother. So that right there can make other women say, well, it can't be that bad if she's doing it, And these people are normally on his side, even when he's wrong.
Yeah.
And they would never tell him he's wrong. And that's all he needs is one person to tell him he's right, two people to tell him he's right. And if you don't, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay.
You either gonna pay by him, like by way of execution, or you just get kicked out of the clique.
Yeah.
You either get executed or you get isolated.
Kick me out of the clique.
So my thing is, it's just like before you get kicked out of the group or before you get executed, you walk away with your head held up high and you go do what you know is right because you a whole beast by yourself. You don't need no entourage. You don't need no amen corner. You are a beast by yourself.
Absolutely. And I can speak of this, and I'll give an example. And this day we are learning today. We're learning. We are growing together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an actor, and I'm a great actor. And I don't live for compliments because I down in so. I'm a great actor. I don't care if you don't think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to tell me that I'm great to know that I'm great.
Because you already know that. Yeah.
I already know that. And when I say great, that means I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else, because you can be great too. But I'm just one other greatness.
Mhm.
So we all can be great. Now, if you don't want to call yourself great because you don't have enough self-esteem to do it, then that's you.
Yeah.
But don't be mad at me because I call myself great.
Yeah.
But my thing of it is, if you don't, if there are any platform that I'm not allowed to be on, and they trying to make me do things to belong, I would create my own platform before I'll do anything that's that defile me, that's against my morals and ethics to do.
Yeah.
And that's
baby,
everything
you know
in
what?
life.
It ain't even look. We done done it. Cause baby, listen. I've been on this earth for almost 39 years, and I feel like that's old enough to know who you are as a person.
Yes.
And I know I ain't for everybody.
You're right.
I know. No. Let me correct that. I'm not for most people.
Uh-huh.
Most people cannot take the fact that I am very
Outspoken.
I'm very I'm very confident in who I am.
Right.
So no, baby, a lot of people would not want me on their platform.
And they don't
So
like it.
I did go and create my own platform because now, and again, I do other stuff outside of my own stuff. But baby, listen, don't know one monkey stop no show.
Absolutely.
Like I know well enough to know that I am not for most people. So with that being said, like I know my greatness, and I'm not afraid to walk in it, and I'm not afraid to own it, and I'm not afraid to show it.
Mm-hmm.
Like period.
Like I go places. I like this is an example. I shop at Ross. I shop at Rainbow.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if Payless was still there, I'll be shopping at
Me
Payless.
too.
Good evening. Hello. I work and I got a pretty decent career. I don't have a job. I have a career. But my thing of it is that's why I like to shop. And I don't care who I'm hanging with and what group of people I'm hanging with. I shop where I want to shop, and I'm gonna put that stuff together. And I guarantee you, people gonna be asking me where I got it from, and I'm gonna tell them, because I ain't no gatekeeper, and I'm not trying to be nothing I'm not.
But you know what,
That's
Tim?
We're not trying to keep up with the Jones.
We were talking about that a little bit earlier. So I think, okay, I don't know if this would define me as a somewhat of a gatekeeper. Hey, I don't know. I am picky about who I give my resources to.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So I guess that may call me slight. Hey, this everyday people everyday conversation.
Let's get it.
I guess you can call me a slight gatekeeper. It is what it is. I would share my resources with who I want to share it with.
Yeah, me too.
If I don't want to share it with you, that's my prerogative. And I don't feel like I'm wrong for not doing that. I feel like it's at my discretion
That's right. It is.
for who I want to share it with.
But
I
my
will
thing,
share.
my thing of it is in the terms of
Yeah.
my thing of it is in the terms of trying to be something I'm not.
Yeah.
Like me, I have a shopping addiction.
Mhm.
So I go to all stores. So when people lie to me and tell me they got something somewhere, I already know where you got it from. Listen,
You get it from Macy's.
Cisco Joseph know where every rug, every outfit,
Tip shop
every pair
around,
of
y'all.
earrings, every kind of shade, every piece of furniture. I know where it comes from. I can look at it, I can touch it. When you walk past me, I know what perfume you wearing. I know what type of makeup. I
So
know
you
it.
can't fool Tip
So
Top.
when you lie to me, but like I
Right.
said, why? Why lie?
Yeah.
I'd
Just
rather-
tell the truth.
Or just say, you don't want to share that with me.
We all
But my
like
thing
this
of it
now.
is, stop being what you're not.
Mhm.
Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, okay? Basically, that's what she's saying.
Hey,
Absolutely.
I want our audience to take a poll on
Cause
Tiffany.
baby, these comments, I need y'all to light them up.
Now,
Come
is,
on, y'all, say something.
now, is Tiffany being picky or is she being petty?
Is
I'm
it-
being, I'm
know.
being picky. Look, y'all can call me what y'all want. I call myself picky because I feel like it is my discretion. Because well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even though, look, we're not gonna turn this into a church, but even the word says, "Do not cast your pearls before swine."
Right.
The words say that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in casting my pearls before
Yeah,
swine.
you're
If
right.
I feel like is it fertile ground, absolutely. But to me, if I see, okay, we in the same field, but I know you would not do the same for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I am not. No, and I guess that can be borderline petty. Listen, it is what it is.
But they just got people just want the resources. So
yeah.
And I want y'all to go to Matthew 7:6 and read that verse.
What
What
is
is
that?
that?
Tell us what it says.
About
That's what she just said.
Yeah.
That's the number of that verse.
Yeah, seriously, like you are not you're not supposed to catch
I know
your
you
pearls
did.
before swine because you just keep on, doing this and doing that for people, and then it's like, okay, you come up empty, or you come up like at a loss because you didn't gave all your stuff to these other people. They didn't went on and did other stuff, but you're depleted.
Or you giving your stuff to them, but when
Yeah.
you need help, where they at?
Yeah.
That's the 48 laws of power to take all your resources.
Where they at?
Yeah.
The person with the most resources is the most powerful person. So listen, guys, you ever heard the saying about I had it on the tip of my tongue, but child, life be life. So it was a term about brain fart, y'all.
I'm
Move
done.
along. But we was talking more about being fitting in with a crowd. And I was talking about by not letting your wanting to be in the mix of wanting something so bad that you would do anything for. People sometimes will have you doing all that stuff and they sitting back laughing at you on the inside.
Mhm.
I had a friend, she used to want to be with my friend so bad. And I told her, I said, these friends will do things to you that they won't do to me. They won't do it to me because of personal reasons why. I can handle my own. Just keep it right there.
Mhm.
But they will eat you up and chew you out. Do not hang with them. Before I know it, they was at the mall together sneaking. I didn't hear it till later. It wasn't till later till one of them beat her all up under the car.
Oh, wow.
And then I hugged and ran all over. And I said, see,
I told you.
I'm not going to the hospital either.
Yeah.
I'm not
I told
coming
you,
out,
I told
you. Because you want to fit. Sometimes God give you a good friend. You can't even enjoy the good friend for looking for something else. The bird in the hand be two in the bush. Enjoy what you got. Don't let nobody. They got all these women out here acting like they can just get anything from a man. Well, that's their lot. You ever heard the song, whatever my lot, thou has taught me to say it is well with my soul. And the Bible say everybody won't be rich in this lifetime. So quit listening to people think that they got the antidote and the answer for rich and marrying rich and you can't marry nobody don't want to marry you.
Exactly. That's
Right.
it. At the end of the day,
50-50
Yeah,
may work for some people.
last I checked, it take two people to get married.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Y'all, you know what?
Sometimes 3, 4, and 5, but that's another story. But
Yes, indeed. But yes, y'all, you know what? Before time get away from us, y'all, we got to hit on this main topic.
Oh, you know what?
No, ma'am, we have not hit our main topic.
Hey, we might want to do that next week.
Our main topic is how the acting industry is growing in Houston and the importance of having supportive people around you.
Everybody's coming to Houston, baby. We are
Yeah.
busting out of the scenes, y'all.
Yeah.
For all y'all actors, listen, let me tell y'all something about y'all Houston actors too. A lot of us think we have arrived and we're ready, but we're not ready for Hollywood. We're not disciplined enough. And we don't invest enough in our craft. We do these little children's circuit community plays and think we're arrived and ready. But hey, we need to go back to the drawing board and get serious about it because Houston, Hollywood is here, and it's time, for us to really get serious about what we do. In regards to the supportive people, how is that important?
That it's so important because like when you, as the Houston industry is growing, if you want, like say for instance, if you are in a stage play or even if you're in a film, okay, whenever that stage play is hitting the stage, like you want somebody in the audience there for you. Now, granted, the audience will probably be full whether you invite somebody or not. But I would think as an independent artist, you would at least want one person in the audience that's there specifically to see you. So that is very, because you know what, like it does something to me knowing that my mom out there watching me. You know what I'm saying? Like when my granny was alive, my granny was front row center watching me
My mom too,
on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So it did something to me.
And I have to say this, I do a lot of background. I help people in the background with different things like stage manager and stuff. Mm-hmm. But even though I'm not in the forefront, I still have people out there supporting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's good. And that says a lot about you. But my thing of it is, don't hang around people that's in your ear because they don't like theater, because they don't like film in your ear, trying to press upon you their feelings about that. Mm-hmm. If you love it, you love it. If you like symphony, if you like all that, then do it. If you like the orchestra, then go. You don't need a whole slew of people to enjoy what you like. Mm-hmm. A lot of that's our problem. We always trying to take a form with other people. Everybody's trying to run everybody. Do it this way, do it that way. It's 50 million ways to do things. So my thing of it is, do your thing, and be around people that like what you like.
And don't wait to support when we are on and pop.
Don't do that.
Support from the beginning. I mean, when we're struggling and barely
they know that.
Most people don't know that.
But people know that they know who's supporting them when they're
We know that. So I got a prime example. I have a prime example. So for those that don't know, like my series, The Walk of Purity, it's already streaming on Roku, but it's gonna soon be streaming on Tubi.
Right.
Do you know that ever since I made that announcement, I've had like 3 or 4 people approach me saying that they want to be a part of my production, which is cool. But I'm a person that's big on loyalty. I'm a person that it's like, okay, I want to
say no biddy. Before you say that, you gotta say no biddy before you say that.
No biddy. I'm just saying, I'm a person that's big on loyalty. So I go back to like when I did, when I was getting ready for my first stage play. Who was there rocking with me? Who's still rocking with me now? Like who have rolled the waves with me when I wanted to give up? Who rolled the waves with me when I was going through this and going through that, trying to prepare for this show and that show. And it's like now, okay, and again, that's not to say that I've arrived. Because I still got a long way to go, but this is a pivotal moment for me. Mm-hmm. And so if I'm looking at the ones that was already there.
That's the reason why people use the same people all the time.
And that's why before and now
I see what Tyler Perry be doing.
And that's not to say that I'm not going to allow new people, but before I do that, I'm gonna look at the ones that's been rocking with me since day one.
Absolutely.
Because I know they really there.
Absolutely.
They really there. You know what I'm saying? They was really there when I was only able to pay them $40 or $50, to do a film or something like that. They were there. Mm-hmm. So now that it's kind of on the uprise, it's like I'm taking them people with me. And see Tyler Perry said it, but I don't really think he meant it. But I am that type of person that I'm gonna say once I blow up, because I do feel like it's gonna happen. Don't come to me saying that you want me but don't want my people. You either want me and my people or you don't want me. Because I want the people that stuck with me that I know that's gonna have my back.
But sometimes you gotta put those people that stuck with you, don't hinder yourself. Because sometimes you got to be that one that break that threshold to go up far.
Oh well, no, I
always go back and get
No. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is them telling me that I can't bring them. Now, my people don't want to come with me. Then okay, that's that. But if my people want to come,
No, but
Don't-
I'm saying that too.
Yeah.
I'm saying that sometimes you gotta take that leap, and you might have to go, and some people may not be able to go with you. That don't mean that you forgot. That you go back and get them. You know, you might have to do this project this way to get your foot in the door.
And then come back and bring
Then
your
you
people.
know, you never know. I have not forgotten about you.
Mhm.
But this opportunity, we got to go here.
Yeah.
But you know, but it's all about communication. But
Mhm.
maybe you can be my stage manager, or maybe you can be my, because Hollywood have their own way of doing things, and a lot of people cannot go with you. And if they pick people in that, and that's just it, and they not playing.
Because
They're not
because it's
playing.
like, to a certain extent, I do see how he has remained loyal. Because like I say, you know,
All of them.
Cassie Davis and Tamla Man and all of them, it's like
All
they
of them.
still be rocking with him.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I see he has remained true to the people for over 20 years.
Everybody but Terrell Carter.
You know, it's like he's remained, you know,
What happened to Terrell?
what happened to him?
Boy, that gay guy called him my baby, and
Uh-oh.
baby, it was it. That was
Uh-oh.
the last I seen of Terrell. I seen him again. He was an Empire.
Oh wow. But yeah, that's what I mean by that. And what Tiff is saying is absolutely correct. I would, but I mean, but pretty much like my team would know, you know, I got him, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like I ain't with that foolishness. Like I'm not. Like I ain't with this, okay, you forget where you come from type of thing. Like, no, like I'm gonna always remain humble.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna remain humble, but knowing what I bring to the table.
Mhm. And then, because I don't like people like, you already know the talent that you have
Mhm.
right here up in Houston and stuff like that, and then you get big, and then you forget about, you know, some people maybe they forget about people who was rocking with them and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
I don't like that.
Don't do me like that. Hey, how you doing, Kevin? How you doing, Essen? How y'all doing? These are real actors and producers and directors on here today, and they know what we're talking about. They have all dealt with this too. So Houston Hollywood is on the rise. All of us, we need to do our due diligence to do better, to be better. We also need to pass the torch too. Don't be gatekeepers. To help others rise. That's the reason why I teach stage and film, because we want to grow our community, grow people. It's a great thing to sit in the audience and see people that have walked up under you, grow, and maybe even surpass you. So we gotta let these babies grow and go, because they won't forget you, hopefully, you know, and may keep you going.
Yeah, and don't be upset, jealous, or mad when your understudy surpass you.
Mm-hmm.
You should take it as a compliment, as honor that that person did so well that under your tutelage, you know.
Because every day we live, we're getting closer to dying, not living.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're going this way downhill, you know.
Yeah.
You don't always go up. And, you know, and maybe when you was going up, nobody helped you go up.
Yeah.
But don't get that type of heart that you won't help others.
Help other people.
So, you know, if Houston Hollywood get in, it grows, and these big industries come, let's push, let's sow into them. That's how black people used to be. And this is Black Theater Week. That's how they used to be. You know, you go in the car, they ain't have much. All the ain't is put a little something in your pocket. I don't care if it was just $20. And they all gave you a little something to help you go on your way.
Yeah.
And that's the type of black community we need to continue to be.
Yeah.
We need to always try to help people to get them on their way. Let's get behind people and push and not pull down and not compete and not compare. Everybody don't direct the same. Everybody ain't gonna have the elaborate set you have. Everybody ain't gonna have people doing the best they can with what they can.
And you know what, Tiff? Like, well, I'm a comment on what you just said, and then I'm gonna go back to what Fashawn said. What you just said is a valid point. Like, you can have the most elaborate set, but your show be trash.
Yeah.
Like, if I walk away wondering what your show was about, but you had a beautiful set, I would rather you have
a black stage.
I'd rather you have some chairs and a stick or something.
Yeah.
And I can clearly understand what your message was versus you got flying angels or something on your stage, but I walk away trying to understand what the hell did I just watch?
Yeah.
If I walk away from your play with that, but you had a nice stage, I don't respect it. If I come to your play, and again, it's the most simplest of setups, but I can tell you exactly what that message was. I respect that more.
So what are the names of some of them plays you're talking about?
I'm not gonna play with you, sir. But anyway, Vashawn, attributing back to what you were saying too about the understudy surpassing you, you know, I feel like, you know, what you said is absolutely true. And I also know it's like when you come from under people and then you get from under their wing and you start
They
doing
get
other stuff,
mad.
it's like they resent you. It's almost kind of like they have this thing like who they think they are.
Or
I
every
come from-
time you go in the room, you gotta mention their name.
It's like
I mentioned you once. I ain't gonna keep talking about you.
I've come from some amazing people, and I've come from under some amazing teaching, and you would be surprised. Like I used to be in my feelings about it. Like, dang, they don't even support me, you know. And it's just like I would bring 40, 50 people to their shows.
Yeah,
I was on their stage, but they don't support Tiffany.
At
But you
all.
know what? It's okay. It's okay because I feel like, to me, I don't know if they feel threatened because of my success.
It's jealousy.
But my thing is, I'm very humble, and I just don't be understanding why if I come from under you, that's just like a parent raising a child. Your child is supposed to do better than you. So if my child grows up and makes more money than me, I did that.
Yeah.
It's time to
Yeah.
retire.
I did that. Take care of me.
Nobody that
want
has
to take care of your mama.
nobody that has come under me in regards to me teaching them stage and film that I don't support fully and heartedly.
Tiffany is supportive, very supportive.
I'm going to support,
Mhm.
and I don't get the same, but that's fine,
It's fine.
because God has made a whole bunch of strangers support me because I sell out every time, so it's fine. So my word is getting more of me is able to be passed out among the world. But Kevin, the real Kevin Lyle said, I call it bridging. When you cross over, reach back and help the next person.
There you go.
That's
So
what
it's
you're supposed to
bridging,
do.
and
Yeah.
he is a actor here in Houston too. So that is a good analogy. We all need to stick together. We Houston Hollywood, we Houston whatever, and we have to stick together. We gotta let this thing go. And with that being said, I am the executive director of Houston Hollywood Studio, and we have started a collaborative community where we write together and we hold people accountable. We to have good scripts, actors acting better, people doing better, producers doing better, the cameramen learning more angles. We teaching, we're learning together. We're not coming there pretending like we know it all, because that's how people got all these old crappy things coming out now, because you pretending to be a DP and you really a cameraman. But you can be a DP.
Oh, man.
But you can be a DP with help.
Yeah.
You can be a great writer, and then people don't have to be confused out there about what you're writing about. You can be a better actor when you learn methods and when you constantly work upon the people that are pouring into you.
Mhm.
But we're gonna let these people, we're not gonna clip their wings. We're gonna get behind you and soar as y'all get behind us and continue to soar, even with our podcast. Y'all keep watching us every Monday.
Keep on watching us, y'all.
Give
We
us
ain't
some-
going nowhere. You might as well watch
every
us.
Monday.
Might as well.
Y'all see, we got our set together today. We ain't going nowhere, y'all. You know what? Again, we always talk about obstacles and trials and tribulations. Listen, we mentioned this before. We're going through a transition period, and so we're learning. But you know what? We did good today. All right,
And our show never stops.
it never stopped, and we ain't gonna stop. We ain't going nowhere.
And I just want to give the men an update on the game. At halftime, Buffalo Bills is up 34-3 on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I cannot stand that man over there, y'all.
And right now, Washington is up 14-7 on Cincinnati Bengals. Second quarter,
I hate
6
him.
minutes to go.
I cannot stand him.
But still, Tiffany called me
You don't
out.
call him out. Yes,
I gotta
I
keep
am.
y'all updated.
I'm gonna call him out. He on the show, god dog it. I'm gonna call you out.
So the real Kevin Law said, are you going to attend the BIFA October? That's the Black Independent Film Festival, October 3rd through the 6th, here in Houston. I want to attend, but I have a show October the 19th. And, you know, I'm big on reciprocation, and I got
There
to
you
be
go.
100.
There you go.
You know, I'll go to your things. I've
gotta
actually
come to
done
mine.
all those things. But I want to see you going to be in the building October 19th.
Yeah.
At Annie Mae's Dream at Third Wall Multi-Service Center, get a dinner ticket. I need to see some of those faces.
Tifco's
So
serious
with
about
that
that.
being said, you know, some things I just can't do because it's just me, and I gotta stand on principle.
Gotta
And
stand
my
on
principles
business.
is, you know,
Yeah.
you don't support me,
I don't
I
support
can
you.
support you.
Right
You
Yeah.
know, and if I want to be there, or if not, just at least like it and share it.
Okay. And so
Thank
was that
you.
question only derived to Tifco, or was it derived to everybody? Because I stand with Tifco 100%. I'm big on reciprocation. You know, like hey, listen, you may not be able to be in the building, but you need to support money wise, share a post, you can do something.
Because all our events are important.
Yes, I don't care. Like you gotta show some support because I know again we're all still growing, but to a certain extent, I feel like I paid my dues. I feel like I've supported.
Yeah.
And to me, I get it in return, but I don't feel like I get enough of it.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna be breaking my neck supporting people, and y'all don't support me. I'm sorry.
So
Call it back.
Kevin, so the real Kevin Lyle said, I will support you, Tipco. All right. Go to my page and get more information. October 19th. It's on my page, Kevin. Go there, like it and share it. And hey, I need you too.
Yeah.
Very, very great actor in here. He got the look, he got the height. He a bad boy. He look like Al B. Sure, but he act like Ice Cube.
I'm done.
He gonna confuse y'all.
I'm done. I am so done. And listen, y'all, we got some more things on the horizon. Y'all keep December 7th open.
Keep it open.
We'll give y'all more details as we go, but there's gonna be a collaboration between TDOC and Epic coming on December 7th. So keep that open. We will provide more details as we get closer.
And Epic is big on collaboration.
Yes.
We're big on working together. All these things and all these podcasts. We got this great podcast, y'all. And we would like to promote and push everything that goes on in Houston. We are so Houston. We like, what's that guy that sing that song? Zero. I'm so Houston.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So we want to support, but we want that same support, guys.
Reciprocation. I don't care what nobody say. You know, I know people say, you know, you shouldn't expect stuff in return. I'm sorry. Reciprocation is the law of reciprocity. And I think I remember that being the topic of one of our discussions a while back. The law of reciprocity is a real thing. You got to reciprocate it. I'm sorry. You got to.
And on that note, before we close, guys, this is Black Creator Week, and we are lifting up the first Black woman that ever, Josephine Baker. She was the first.
Josephine Baker.
She was the what?
First Black woman in a movie.
Okay.
And then Hattie
McDaniel. She was the first one to win an Oscar.
Yes. So we are moving up in this world, and I can't wait to see somebody from H-Town go and grab those Oscars and go and grab those things. We're going to keep supporting. We're going to keep coming together. And on that note, smile while you still got teeth.
Hey, before we cast off, I made a mistake at the beginning of the show about our YouTube page. The YouTube page is Epic Talk Show. That's EPEC Talk Show. And Epic.topics is our email. Epic.topics@gmail is our email.
All right.
All right,
y'all. Well, we have reached our hour, so we will be here next week, same time, same place. Till next time, we love y'all.
All right.
Hey.
Good night.
Bye.